Hello, everyone. Good morning, and thank you for staying through the end of presentations. I'm very excited for my presentation, and let me take the time. So this presentation about it's a very new project, but I think there are lots of applications for that. So it's a little bit different compared to the previous presentations that we all, of course, take advantage of the bird's eye view from the drone imagery, but what about the natural view or the human actually is used to? And that would be an interesting case for many of the disaster response kind of cases, and that would be helpful for the real-time analytics and action on inside. And I really like this quote from Stephen Hawking that talks about the disasters and what we're actually seeing today, that the moment you don't expect it, you may see a disaster kind of wipe out everything that you have been looking at. So the FPV, or first person view, is the ability of the user technology to see from a particular visual perspective. And there are lots of applications that actually started in the gaming, and then the telemedicine also has take advantage of that. And let me just play these couple of videos, and this is the courtesy of the Rennie Ruiz and from Mehrdad College, and this is another kind of imagery, the 360 view of a specific feature on the ground, courtesy of the Anthony from the San Antonio College. And these are kind of giving us the opportunity to see the features on the ground from different perspectives, and that will be very helpful for many applications during the disasters or during the crisis. And the head mount displays that people use during the FPV operation, they are very useful, but unfortunately they don't have the supplementary information that we all used to, that we can see on the GIS or the mapping that we have, the environmental feature, the soil type, the tree type. All those information could be integrated into the FPV and could be displayed when the drone is actually flying around the specific features. So there are lots of research around that area, but they all have, or most of them, they have shown that the effectiveness of FPV actually increases the inclusion of surrounding environment. And that could be critical for the people on the ground, that they want to, of course, take action, but also they want to take action more accurately and hopefully much faster. And another area that the FPV with the drone usage could be useful is the target identification, that you can actually focus on specific targets. There are some success stories. Of course, you may have heard about these. In 2008, the earthquake in China, drone was used to kind of take a look at the building and road changes and kind of detect what has happened and what are the areas that maybe there are more destruction. The Fukushima nuclear disaster was a clear case of using drone to hopefully save lives and not hopefully put people at risk. And the LFAD, Los Angeles Fire Department, has been using drones to fight the fires. And unfortunately, situation happened over the past several years, and unfortunately is going to be more in front of us. And this is just a map of the fires, the live fires, kind of, you can see the incidents, and that could be useful during the time of disaster. You can see what is happening around you, and then could be displayed on the head mount display to kind of show the information in addition to the drone FPV view. And another area that the FPV could be useful is that it can set a baseline for training. So if you, as a disaster response team, go back to the field, you know that what is going to be just the baseline, what mistake you may have made, and those type of things. And then kind of a couple of objectives for this project. Main thing is that enhance the effectiveness of the disaster response efforts, and hopefully provide action on real-time information during an ongoing disaster. And there are lots of other applications, but I think I'm at for 30 seconds, so I'm just going to stop here. And thank you for listening, and let me know if you have any questions.
Thank you so much, Mehrdad, and I'll go ahead and share my screen with your contact info. Chippy, do we have any questions